What's up, guys? As you've known, the coronavirus has taken over the world. It's become a global pandemic. There's a lot of things to be pretty worried about, and there's been a lot of precautions, and a lot of things have been shut down. There's no more sports, there's no more movies, which is kind of hard for my channel because that's all I really talk about. But in all seriousness, though, it's a pretty scary situation. You should take it very serious. Take all the precautions, wash your hands, social distancing, all of that. But moving forward with my channel till this all gets figured out and everything is back to normal, I'm going to try and review some throwback movies, some classics, maybe some classic TV shows as well, some throwback movies, but not everything you would think I would review. Like, I'm not going to review all the Star Wars movies or the Harry Potter movies or anything like that yet. I kind of want to get a better understanding with this channel and some more subscribers, to be honest, when I want to talk about movies like that, movies that have really impacted my life. But I do want to review some movies, some classics, some old popular movies that you've all seen that'd be fun to talk about. Like, I'm considering reviewing all the Daniel Craig James Bonds since No Time to Die has been pushed back. We're even reviewing all the Christopher Nolan movies because Tenet is still coming out in July. And then with sports, who knows what's going to happen and who knows when sports will be back. But I will make videos about some random things. NFL free agency is going on, so I'll probably make a video about that soon. But I just want to let you guys know this channel is still going to go on. It's going to be hard to, but there's still things I'm going to talk about. So let's get started with this. Contagion is Steven Spielberg's film that came out in 2011, the same guy who did Ocean's 11. In this film, it is about an epidemic, a virus outbreak that plagues the whole entire world. And government officials, healthcare officials, and ordinary people rush to deal with it and to find a cure. We watched a bunch of movies yesterday, and Contagion obviously was one that I suggested because of with everything that's going on. And I think it's a movie that a lot of people should watch just if you want to be freaked out. Steven Spielberg's approach to this movie I thought was great. He wanted to make this feel like a grounded movie. A very realistic movie about a pandemic, a virus outbreak. That's why it's pretty scary right now. But he really wanted to make it seem realistic. He didn't want to make it cartoonish or over the top like that movie Outbreak that's on Netflix. He wanted to seem like it was something that could happen. This review has no spoilers, but when you watch this movie, it's frightening how similar a lot of these things are compared to what's going on with coronavirus. But he does a great job of keeping everything grounded. Nothing seems too outlandish or too over the top. Even though as the death toll rises and things start to fall apart, it still feels real. It feels like this could actually happen. This cast is huge. I won't even go into it. It's a huge cast and they all do a great job. It's an all-star cast and they all do fantastic. I'm just going to leave it there. The thing I also love about this movie is that the script is very smart in the way that there's really no main character. I can't even really argue who would be the main character. Maybe Lawrence Fishburne, but I can't even say he's really the main character. The character is really the situation. Maybe even the virus is the main character. It's really about trying to contain the situation and how frightening that can be, how hard it is, the resources you have to go through. And the movie does a great job of making this feel very gross and just scary in the sense of you really just want to make sure your hands are clean at all times, surfaces are clean, all this stuff. It really feels like nowhere is safe in the whole entire world. The direction's fantastic because it's grounded and realizes what it's trying to be, and the editing's great because some of this dialogue can go over your head and it can be confusing, but it's written so well and edited so well that every scene is very investing and you're very interested too. My one gripe in this movie is that there's one subplot that really is just out of left field, and it's really stupid. It really feels cartoonish. There's one subplot that's not really explored too much. It's not like it ruins the movie because they go back to it a lot. They go back to it one time, but it felt so out of place. It didn't make sense. It didn't feel realistic at all. It was just stupid. I honestly think if they got rid of that whole subplot and had other characters do some of the things they were doing at first, you could have got rid of that whole subplot and the movie wouldn't have changed. In the end though, Contagion is a great film still. I saw it in 2011 and I was very frightened by it, but I still thought it was very good. But watching it now, it's even scarier, but it's also a very well-made movie. The direction is very grounded, and the editing and writing is very good too. I really recommend you watch this movie if you just want to freak yourself out, because this movie is frightening. It's one of the scariest movies I think I've seen, in the sense because it's so realistic, and that's why the movie's good, because it really feels realistic, it feels grounded, and everyone does a great job. I'm going to give Contagion an 8.5. Also, the ending is just chilling. It's just, I think it's genius and I think it's great. The last shot and how everything's edited together with that, fantastic. So I'll be reviewing movies that have come out in the past, that's been out for years. So comment below and let me know what you guys want me to review. I'd love to hear suggestions or text me or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and click here to see more of Davey Dave's Takes.